A global leader made an appearance right here at HPU last week. Find out what happened at the event that led to a spectator being removed. Plus, the High Point University Admissions Department is scheduled to hold one of its largest events in school history. We will give you all the details.
And Spring Family Weekend was a success. We had the fun activities that families participated in right here on campus. And winter weather makes a return to the Triad. Cassandra Kreishnik joins us with the forecast. All Access starts right now.
Welcome to All Access. I'm Alexa Beck.
And I'm Jake Vesey. Thank you for joining us this evening. We begin tonight with the latest developments right here out of High Point University, where an incident occurred at a high-profile event involving a well-known public figure.
This past Thursday, Dr. Cubane hosted the Right Honorable Boris Johnson, former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, for a side-by-side discussion. In attendance were HPU parents and students, as well as members of the local community. However, their discussion was interrupted when a woman stood up and started loudly speaking to the two. Take a look at this footage of the spectator being removed.
Alexa, you were at the event on the scene. What can you tell us about the event?
Well, Jake, the woman was identified as a local member of the community named Morgan May. We couldn't really hear from where I was sitting exactly what she was saying, but afterwards, Boris Johnson took the opportunity to explain what he thought she might have been referring to. And he believes that she was referring to the Russia-Ukraine war, in which he supported Ukraine remaining its own country. And he believes that this woman was pro-Russia, which would make sense after reviewing the footage that we received. I was also able to speak with Chief of Police at High Point University, Deborah Duncan, who said that May did cooperate with police, so no charges were pressed against her. However, she was asked to leave university property and was banned from campus. Chief Duncan said, quote, "HPU welcomes visitors to our campus, but we expect our visitors, along with our students, staff, and faculty, to be respectful and considerate of others. We do not tolerate persons who are disorderly and cause disruptions on campus," end quote. Although this situation did not involve any physical violence or threats, it did make me wonder if prime ministers receive lifelong security protection like our presidents do with the Secret Service. Chief Duncan told me that prime ministers do receive lifelong protection from the Metropolitan Police. So all in all, the end of the day, that was a protester who interrupted the program, but it did cause a little bit of a fuss for campus police and all those who attended the event.
Well, it's good definitely to see that everything was safe. The security department was safe as well. But we switch gears to other news now. At least one person was killed and 3 others injured in yet another plane crash. The incident occurred Monday when a private jet veered off the runway at the Scottsdale Airport in Arizona and crashed into another jet that was parked nearby. This crash comes just weeks after 67 people lost their lives in the deadliest plane crash in 16 years. The crash occurred after a commercial jetliner and an Army helicopter crashed midair just short of the runway at Ronald Reagan Airport in Washington. The NTSB is investigating all 4 recent crashes.
This past Sunday, the Philadelphia Eagles delivered a 22-40 victory over the Kansas City Chiefs that had fans singing "Fly, Eagles, Fly." The Eagles scored their first touchdown and continued to dominate, leaving Chiefs fans disappointed heading into halftime at 0-24. At the half, Kendrick Lamar delivered a star-studded performance with nods to America and its flag. He was joined by SZA. His performance made history as it marked the first time a solo rap artist has ever headlined America's biggest football game. The Chiefs then went on to catch up slightly in the second half, but not enough to secure a victory. The game ended and Eagles coach Nick Sirianni covered in yellow Gatorade and the Eagles' second Super Bowl win in history. Jalen Hurts was named the team's MVP and was spotted less than 24 hours later at Disney World. Jake, were you rooting for the Chiefs or the Eagles in this game?
Well, Alexa, I definitely wasn't rooting for the Eagles, but I didn't want to see the Chiefs get a three-peat. So I'm happy about the way the game turned out, but all in all, happy for Eagles fans, although I'm a Giants fan, so can't be that
I am
happy,
too.
right? So,
I was just there really to see Taylor Swift. That was it.
well, she only made one appearance on cam.
True.
The frigid weather has made a return right here to the Triad, and to break it all down for us is our Cassandra Kreishnik. She joins us over at the Weather Wall. Cassandra?
Welcome to your weather report. I'm Cassandra Kreishnik. Now, let's get right into it. So you can expect your Wednesday evening to continue with the dreary rain we've been having and low 30s temperatures. Going into Thursday, you can expect a jump into the high 50s. High pointers should be prepping for a rainy morning and a heavily clouded afternoon. Now, moving into Valentine's Day on Friday will be a better forecast in the skies. For this year's Day of Love, you can still be prepared for sun and some clouds throughout the day. But still, bundle up as the high is expected to be around 48 with wind chills knocking it down to the low 40s. Saturday will be similar temperature with a high chance of rain again and around a 43-degree high and a 40-degree low. Sunday will have similar chances of rain but a high chance of a 60-degree weather and an icy low of 26. You can expect this to be the last rain for the week as Monday will be sunny and 44 with a low of 27. Tuesday will continue that sunny expectancy with a high of 52 and a low of 31. Last but not least, you can expect your Wednesday to bring a wintry mix in the morning. Dress for a high of 43 with a wind chill and an afternoon of rain. Expect a low of 25. That's all for your weather report. Remember to check the weather and dress appropriately this week. I'm Cassandra Kreishnik. Back to you at the desk.
Cassandra, thank you.
On Monday, President Trump signed an executive order to end the forced use of paper straws, saying, quote, "They don't work," end quote. Information released on the White House website states that paper straws can pose a risk to humans as they contain potentially harmful chemicals. This comes after the Biden administration's initiative to reduce single-use plastics in federal operations. This executive order will mainly affect government entities who have been instructed to stop purchasing paper straws. When we return, a surprise name change to a nearby military base. And Will O'Brien is here to give us our all-access politics update.
Plus, Cassandra Kreishnik takes us to a local business, 21 Aces Tattoo Co. and their artists. This all and more coming up. All Access will be right back.
What's up, y'all? If you need any type of editing, videography, graphics, photography, or any type of podcasting, reach out to us at any of the links on the screen. We can complete that job for you at an affordable price at YNV Media.
Welcome back. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth signed an executive order on Monday to rename one local Army base. Fort Bragg, which was renamed Fort Liberty in June of 2023, has once again received its old name back. This comes after President Trump promised that he would make these changes while campaigning. Fort Bragg, established during World War I, is home to approximately 52,000 military personnel and serves as the base for the Army's 82nd Airborne Division, as well as the U.S. Army Special Operations Command. It's renowned for its ability to quickly deploy forces abroad.
Switching gears, back locally now, our Cassandra Kreischnick brings us to a local tattoo shop for a behind-the-scenes look.
If you have a creative mind but not a creative hand, you might want to jump in your car and head over to 21 Aces. You'll find this sign at the end of a strip off Eastchester above this store. Inside is a shop filled with different art designs in various styles, and most importantly, friends.
Like, this is home. Like, I'm here more than I am anywhere else. And this is my happy space, I guess you'd say, my safe space.
James isn't the only one that finds this space to be home. This location has only been open for 8 years. It's grown rather popular with locals and university students.
A lot of the tradition of just having a tattoo shop where people can come in and get walk-ins done. They can have a good time. You know, this is just a fun business. It's not like something where it doesn't always have to be that serious.
From fine art to intricate designs, all styles are welcome at 21 Aces. They even encourage clients that are coming in to become a part of the family that they've created here. Oftentimes, becoming friends is just the first step.
We've been in this location 8 years, and we were in another location for 13. We've been in High Point for over 20. It says something. Most tattoo shops aren't around that long. I don't think we're going nowhere for a long time.
If you're looking for a new tattoo artist but don't want to drive the distance, 21 Aces is only 10 minutes from the High Point University campus and 5 from High Point's North Main Street.
Come to 21 Aces and get tattooed and piercings. I mean, we try to do a great job and we try to be affordable.
I'm Cassandra Kreischnick reporting for Newspoint.
2 Americans were injured in a shark attack that occurred while they were vacationing in Bimini, a chain of islands in the Bahamas. On Friday, Riley Decker and Summer Lehman had jumped off of their friend's boat and were swimming when a shark went after them. Decker told ABC's Good Morning America, quote, "We were swimming to the ladder and I kind of felt something nudge my leg," end quote. She continued saying, quote, "We kept swimming and then I felt a tug on my leg and I knew right then and there that I was bit," end quote. Fortunately, both women survived. Decker was bit in her tibia bone and Achilles tendon, and Lehman was bitten on her foot. Lehman is now out of the hospital while Decker still needs additional surgeries, apart from the ones she has already received. The woman described how scared they were when the experience happened, but how lucky they feel to be alive.
While the decisions President Trump has made has not satisfied everyone, he sure is keeping a promise made on the campaign trail. Here to break it all down is our Will O'Brien.
Thanks, Jake. Welcome back to your All Access Political Update. I'm Will O'Brien. Well, this is our first live broadcast since the re-election and inauguration of Donald Trump as the 47th President of the United States, and he's been nothing busy over the past 3 weeks. In fact, President Trump is getting off to one of the fastest starts in U.S. presidential history with the number of signed executive orders, the confirmation of his cabinet appointees, and downsizing many federal government agencies like USAID and the Department of Education. All of this with the help and blessing of the world's richest man and ex-owner, Elon Musk, who's been tasked by Trump as a so-called special government employee to head the new Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, the main agency behind the recent spending cuts and buyout offers for federal workers. A number of federal judges across the country have temporarily blocked some of DOGE's initiatives for the time being, including his alleged unauthorized access to Treasury Department data, but some in the administration are openly urging the president not to comply with these court rulings, which could jeopardize the balance of power in Washington going forward. Turning our attention overseas now, President Trump held a joint press conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at the White House last week, during which he suggested the U.S. will take over and rebuild the Gaza Strip in the aftermath of the Israeli-Hamas ceasefire agreement. His comments are sparking bipartisan pushback on Capitol Hill. Israel and Hamas agreed to a ceasefire deal earlier this year, leading to the release of several Israeli and American hostages, but Hamas announced yesterday that they won't be releasing anyone new alleging violations to the deal by the Israeli government. President Trump has threatened to intervene on behalf of Israel by the end of this week if Hamas still refuses to back down. Looking ahead to next week, President Trump is expecting to get a number of his cabinet appointees confirmed by the Senate, mostly along party lines, including HHS nominee Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and DNI nominee Tulsi Gabbard, which occurred today. And ICE, under the leadership of Border Czar Tom Homan, is expected to move into new sanctuary cities targeting illegal aliens with criminal records for deportation. While it may be the same person behind the Resolute desk at the Oval Office, President Trump's second term is already shaping up to be vastly different from his first. But all I can say is that from here is that judging from how red the map was 3 months ago, America so far is getting exactly what it voted for, and we'll be here for all of it. That's all for your All Access Political Update. I'm Will O'Brien. Alexa and Jake, I'll send it back to you.
Will, thank you. When we return, Adriana Myers joins us for a look at the fun activities that families participated in over the weekend. Plus, over 1,000 visitors are expected to attend HPU's Presidential Scholars Weekend. Hear about the details next.
Plus, Ariana Rosenthal takes us to Truist Park, which is now home to our newest professional sports team. And Jake Gutman brings us to a hidden gem right here on campus. We will be right back.
The fresh hotness is back at Pizza Hut, baby. Detroit-style pizza with the cheese all the way to the crispy edges. Layered with 80, no they didn't, 80 pepperonis. And a savory sauce poured right on top. Go ahead, get yourself some Detroit style. I think I'll send Detroit a thank you card. Dear Detroit, thank you. The Detroit style pizza. Create your own or pick from 3 signature recipes. No one outpizzas the Hut.
In Austin, it's 60 degrees with a Alexa?
Amazon's Alexa lost her voice this morning, causing a
Alexa
wave
lost her voice. How is that even possible?
We have the replacements ready. Just say the word.
And you're sure this is going to work?
Yeah.
Alexa, show me a recipe for a grilled cheese sandwich.
Pathetic. You're 32 years of age and you don't know how to make a grilled cheese sandwich. Its name is the recipe, you
Alexa, how far is Mars?
Oh, how far is Mars? Well, how am I supposed to know? I've never been there. This guy want to go to Mars. For what? There's not even oxygen there.
Alexa, set the mood.
Now setting the mood. You're in the bush, and you're just so dirty, and you're so sweaty, because it's hot in that bush.
Alexa, reboot.
Alexa, play some country music.
I don't dance now. I make money move.
No, Alexa, country music.
I be in and out them banks so much I know they tired of me.
Alexa, call Brandon.
I'm afraid Brandon is a little tied up. But do let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Jessica? Good boy.
Thanks, guys, but I'll take it from here.
Welcome back. This past weekend, thousands of people packed campus for an exciting weekend of events. Extra preparations were made to ensure the event ran smoothly. Here to break it all down is our Adriana Myers. Adriana?
Thanks, Alexa. High Point University welcomed thousands of families to campus this past weekend for the annual Spring Family Weekend. Each day was packed with fun events and activities for both students and their families to enjoy. Bingo night kicked things off on Friday, giving students and families a chance to win HPU prizes. This is a beloved family tradition, along with President Quabane's session for parents on growth and progression at HPU Saturday morning. Finally, it wouldn't have been an HPU weekend without a purple-packed arena. The men's basketball team took on UNC Asheville at the Quabane Center on Saturday night, winning 104-100 in overtime. An exciting game for all those who watched and cheered on the Panthers. The 3-day event gives both families and students time to experience everything the university and city have to offer. Serving as an economic boost in the community, this weekend is known to bring in millions of dollars to local restaurants, hotels, and retail shops. For All Access, I'm Adriana Myers. Jake and Alexa, back to you.
Well, Alexa, the weather was great over the weekend. I'm sure parents had a really enjoyable time.
It was a great weekend. My parents were actually here. We went to an a cappella concert, Charcoal Pony, and a great weekend seemed to be had by all.
Yeah. Adriana, thank you for that report. Well, nearly 1,700 people are expected to attend High Point University's Presidential Scholars Weekend this Friday and Saturday. This weekend is dedicated to showing prospective students what HPU is all about and a great way to connect with other prospective students. Dr. Carr Ramsey, Senior Vice President of Undergraduate Admissions, told me that this is the one event where the main goal is to celebrate our prospective students and show them how special they are. Presidential Scholars are a select group of invited students that are able to come to campus and interview for an additional scholarship. The campus concierge is urging current students to avoid the Cobain Lot and Lot A, as those will be reserved for guests this weekend.
The High Point community has a brand new sports team to rally behind, and it's right here in our own backyard. Ariana Rosenthal has all the details.
At Truist Point Stadium, home of the High Point Rockers, a new addition to the playing field has been capturing the hearts of local soccer fans, the Carolina Corps Football Club.
Carolina Corps is the new pro soccer team here in High Point. We're part of the MLS Next Pro, so the second division of American soccer. It's something new, it's something fresh for the people of High Point and the people of the Triad area to come out and, be a part of something so nice like a soccer team. It's something that brings everybody together because it doesn't matter your background, doesn't matter your beliefs, doesn't matter what type of person you are. As long as you're passionate about soccer and as long as you support Carolina Corps, you're going to be in the stadium with another 4,999 people that care about the sport and they care about the team. So you have something in common with every stranger in that stadium.
A standout trait of the Corps is its desire to give back to the community by supporting breast cancer, mental health awareness, and more through game day merchandise.
The biggest highlight, I guess, would be the pink quarter zip and the pink t-shirts that we brought out with Hummel, the brand that designs our shirts. And they're all obviously for breast cancer awareness. One of our hats, we also added a little ribbon on the side of it, and we put the letters Corps. So kind of symbolizing, our attention towards such a serious matter. To me, being a part of Carolina Corps is being a part of a new project, being a part of the community. It's being a part of something different, something new, something exciting, just some soccer, and just have fun.
For All Access, I'm Rihanna Rosenthal.
Valentine's Day is coming up this Friday, and many people across the world are still scrambling for gifts. This is a proven fact as Numerator, a market research company, says that sales do not peak until the actual holiday. The British Florist Association estimates that approximately 250 million stems of flowers are sold all over the globe on this holiday each year. If you are still looking for a last-minute gift, 1-800-Flowers has expedited shipping to get your floral arrangement there on time.
Well, scattered around HPU's campuses are hidden gems, as us students like to say. Art Jake Gutman takes us to one of those locations right here on campus.
Nested within the R.G. Wannock Center here at High Point University is the Extraordinaire Cinema, offering not only a slice of Hollywood, but also is a cornerstone for student life.
Opened in 2008, this modern cinema was part of a broader initiative to enhance the university's facilities, creating a hub for both entertainment and learning. With state-of-the-art projection and sound systems, the theater showcases a variety of films, from new releases to blockbuster hits, that cater to all cinematic tastes. I spoke to students to find out how the movie theater has impacted them.
How has having a movie theater on campus affected your experience here at High Point University?
Having a movie theater is great because, it's a great way to hang out with your friends. It's a great stress reliever, and it's just so cool.
It helps because me and my friends come here and we watch movies together, and it's really fun to bond with them.
It's helped us kind of build better friendships, community, gathering together, watching, movies that we like. It's fun, yeah.
Each month, the theater features a specially curated selection of films, with this October having many horror films for Halloween. You can find the list of movies and times at the theater, online, or by asking Campus Concierge. All showings are complimentary with a valid HPU passport, as well as movie snacks, popcorn, candy, and soft drinks.
Whether it be a casual movie night or a special premiere, the Extraordinaire Cinema is a beloved landmark on campus. For HPU All Access News, I'm Jake Gutman.
High Point University's men's basketball team will face off against Longwood University, marking their third appearance on the national stage this season. The game will be live at 7 p.m. on ESPNU. Fans can attend the game for free and enjoy tailgating with fellow Panthers, and yes, free food will be provided.
Students, don't forget to grab your purple shirt at the campus concierge, as it will serve as your ticket to the game. Our very own Nick Allen is here to break it all down for us. Nick?
Thank you, y'all. There's been plenty of success to go around surrounding High Point University athletics the past couple of days. This past Saturday, both the HBU men's and women's basketball teams picked up victories on the court, and now both sit atop the Big South Conference rankings. The men's team picked up a thrilling 104-100 overtime win against a very good UNC Asheville team for the family weekend game in the Cubian Center on Saturday night. It was HBU's first overtime game of the season, and also the first time the Panthers have surpassed at least 100 points in a game this season. It was a career night for sophomore forward Justin Bodo, as he totaled career highs in both points with 19 and rebounds with 21. It was Bodo's third double-double of the season. Keza Jiffa and Bobby Pettiford each contributed in the victory with 20 points. With the win, the Panthers extend their win streak to 6 games, and the Panthers now move to a record of 21-5 on the season and 9-2 in conference play. HBU will look to extend its win streak to 7 games tomorrow night in the Cubian Center versus Longwood University on ESPNU. It will be the third Panthers game this season to be aired on ESPNU. On the women's side, they also got a win over UNC Asheville, 66-52 on the road Saturday afternoon. Nevaeh Zavala led the way for the Panthers with her second double-double of the season, as she recorded 18 points and 11 rebounds. The Panthers have won 5 of their last 6 games and moved to 13-11 overall on the season and 8-3 in conference play. They will look to continue their hot streak Wednesday night at 7 p.m. as they face off against a team with the best overall record in the Big South, Longwood University, on the road. Let's move away from basketball and head to Blacksburg, Virginia, where track and field competed in the Doc Hale Invitational at Virginia Tech. It was a great weekend for the track and field program as 5 records were broken during the 2-day event. On Friday, freshman Ricardo Montes de Oca kicked the weekend off by breaking the Big South and his own program record in the men's pole vault by clearing a 5.56 meter ball. Sophomore Brianna Malone broke the Big South and High Point record in the women's 1-mile run with a 4:35 time. After breaking 2 HBU records in the 600-meter and 800-meter last week in South Carolina, freshman sensation Cameron Williams continued its success by breaking the program record in the 500 meters with a time of 1 minute and 2 seconds. Graduate student Lindsey Cooper broke the 60-meter hurdles program record with an 8:43 second time. And lastly, senior Alex Hoffman set the HBU record in the men's weight throw after launching the weight 18.16 meters. Now we turn to men's and women's lacrosse as the men's team faced off against Virginia Institute Academy this past Sunday in Virginia. HBU came back after a first quarter deficit to win 12-11, making it the first career win for first-year head coach John Crawley. Redshirt freshman Owen Bunton led the way with 4 goals for HBU. The Panthers currently have a record of 1-1 and will face off against Robert Morris University on Saturday, February 15th at 12 p.m. On the women's side, the lacrosse women opened their season against the 25th ranked Duke Blue Devils this past Sunday on the road. The Panthers fell short 17-6 in the team's first game of the season. However, seniors Esperett Shaw and Allie Connolly each scored 2 goals. HBU will look to get in the winning column on Saturday as they hit the road to square off against Campbell University at 1 p.m. For anything High Point Athletics, I'm Nick Allen, and this is HBU All Access.
Nick, thank you. That's all for this week's All Access. I'm Alexa Beck.
And I'm Jake VC. Thank you for watching. We will see you next week.
I'm Bonnie. I'm Vivian. And we're the makers of Bon and Viv Spiked Seltzer. It's sparkling water and alcohol. It comes in fruit botanicals like pear elderflower with 0 grams of sugar. Yeah, seems too good to be true, but let us tell you, the myth is real. What do you think, sharks?
I'm in. I want in too.
I'll double their offer.
Hey, this is my expertise.
No, don't double them. Go with me.
Go
Go with me.